Okay, so returning to the plums, where we've had such catastrophic situation, or situation as they say in Belfast, and it has definitely been a situation with, watch out, watch out where the bees are. I had to run like crazy from them a few years ago. Which Julia was saying to me is the reason why these plums here didn't get properly thinned, and why I've got a major catastrophe here. So what I went and did, I got all of my axe and my saw, I went into our coppice, and we've got loads of hazel, which not by accident at all we planted, because we knew we might use it for this sort of thing. So we put a load of stakes up. Okay, I'll cut a load of hazel stakes with natural forks in them, and strip them down, cut the ends off, hold them up for kindling later. Actually, I'm just going to move those bees again, a bit noisy, and a bit of tie up where necessary. And yeah, this is the idea. It's not, as they say, rocket science, but having said that, for all I know about rocket science, it consists of a number of simple things which are done correctly in sequence and all together, as it were. So anyway, this is what I've been up to. I spent all day, most of Saturday doing this, and I've got the aches and pains to prove it. There you are. See the sort of thing, just, you know, just quite a balance. Look where there's a branch that's heavy laden, bending over, and then prop it up in this sort of way. Prop it up at the right sort of angle. Maybe in a few places get two coming at a different angle, two stakes coming at a different angle to support it. Occasionally you've got a really heavy branch, really big heavy branch, you want a big heavy stake, and just push it up, angle it, maybe cut a bit of a sharp wedge in the bottom using an axe or a bill hook, just shove it into the earth and hold that heavy load of plums. And if we've broken a few plums, and you know we have, because I've put it out there, if we hadn't thinned these plums so aggressively, every last one of our plum trees would have dismantled itself and been split and broken on the ground. A bit like this sort of thing. There you are. You see what I mean? You can see daylight through there. See what I mean? Where that's split. I've got a big, heavy stake holding that up. So now hopefully, a bit of string here and there, this very heavy weight of plums will reach maturity, and like the Julia says you reckon about 200 kilos of plums that we took to Winchester farmers market yesterday, which were sold very quickly. People were asking for Victorias, and I said the Victoria are not ripe yet, but they will be ripe soon. And what's this? You may think to yourself, why do people grow these fruits given all of their problems that they have? Well, it's because reasonably often you get a very heavy crop, incredibly tasty, incredibly sweet, juicy plums, massive crop. They're really tasty. You can eat them raw. You can cook them in every kind of dessert you can imagine, and you can preserve them, make sour preserve, chutney, sweet preserves. You can share them with your friends, obviously. It freezes quite well, and if it's legal where you live, you can ferment and distill this massive surplus of fruit and sugar. You can ferment it and distill it into eau de vie, or plum brandy, which is truly delightful stuff. And paradoxically, well, not paradoxically at all, that's very symmetrically, it's also very good for preserving fruits such as plums. Well, these Victoria are coming ripe, and I have to see if we can find another market this coming weekend. Okay, so Anyway, this is what I should have done a while ago. Cut a load of hazel sticks with forks in them and propped up the heavy branches. That's what I should have done. Now I have done it. Next year we'll hopefully get it together, do it in the correct time. But we only had a few broken branches compared to what we would have had if we hadn't thinned as well as we did.